Hey everyone, okay, so today's quick tip is going to be how to turn that into that. Not that. Yuck. To do that, we're simply going to use that and that. Some other tips on how to throw a cable, how to wind up cable. So hang around, have a look. Okay, as far as what to use, I have a bit of a problem shopping at Bunnings and stuff like that. So I buy a whole bunch of stuff and kind of repurpose it. This is one that I'm using at the moment. Hook and loop, and you can see it's got the sort of strap, so it's double-sided. It's Velcro on both sides in tape. The Maxi Grip, I think it's way overpriced, but it was cheaper than buying the dedicated strips for cable. I end up buying this and it's kind of multi-purpose. So just imagine that I'm going to create one for this cable here. Okay, so you see the ends are quite small. That's important to pay attention to that. So you don't need too much tape. Just take that into consideration when you're cutting the length. And then, depending on how big the ends are, in this particular case they're quite small, the smallest end. So I fold it over and cut two slits this way. Alright, see that? One slit, two slits. Which gives you this little hole, holy hole, probably the smaller end. And the idea is the hole should be small enough to let the smallest end through and not too big to let the biggest end through. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's a bit too big. It's not as easy to do this with a camera in front of your face, I can tell you that. Here you go. So neat. Ding, ding, ding.
Tip 1.
The other little trick, and I'll show you this in the outdoor secrets as well, is depending how you roll this up, whether you go that way or this way, will allow cables to stick together. So it'll actually stick to that one, which may be something you want, and maybe something you don't want. For some unknown reason, I recorded some of this outside. Let's have a look. Well, hello and welcome to the outdoors. Why? Nobody knows. Here's the things. Here's a box that I keep in the back of my car. Here's all the cables that have grown terribly messy over time. Here's one that I already used the tape on. Way. Okay, so I have the tape with me. Obviously a whole bunch of cables to do, scissors, and then as I go and tidy up the cables, I just basically cut them to length. And as you saw in the previous demonstration, two slits, feed the end through, slide it up. And this way, the whole point of this is the cable ties shouldn't come off and get lost. So once they're done, they're on the cable. So they're easy to tie up every time you're packing them away. Okay, another little tip that I didn't talk about before and didn't include in the stuff you need is little white labels. And what I do is for power cables or cables that come detached from the main thing, I label them so you know which device they go with. So if they come detached, you know that power cable goes with that device. You don't have to memorize all the other things. Here's an example where I've actually cut this one in half, so it's actually thinner. Roll it up and tidy it away. There you go, so pack that away and let's move on. Wow. Okay, so here's a little tip for saving and doubling the length of your tape. It doesn't need to be wide. If you're careful, you can actually cut the two slits into a half piece like this, and you actually will then get two for the price of one. Okay, good, done. Another little tip is the same thing again with the labels. Labeling the power board, power board 01, yeah. And the other end, power board 01, yeah. That way, when you're turning them off at the power point, you know which power board is which. Same with the power extension cables. PE for power extension 01. Power extension 00. Yeah, you get the idea. And it's not a good idea to roll up power cables via sort of the elbow method because, well, that's just not good for the cables. It's not rope. So what you can do is actually go through and straighten out the cables. As you let it sort of try and straighten out. And you might need to do this a couple of times. It starts to untwist there at the end. Alright, now we should be able to make it a lot easier to wind it up. So the trick is sort of pinch and roll the cable over like that. So, and try and keep your distance the same each time. So sliding out, twisting and rolling in. Perfect. That's a pretty good one. Just try and do that consistently. Twist and roll in. Boom. Okay, next one. Keep going. And then we keep going all the way to the end. Don't worry if you do so too messy. You're not trying to sell the cable again. We're just trying to have it nice and neat, and there's a reason for that. If you hang around long enough, I'll show you why. Just to also note that I'm stacking it sort of on the outside each time. I'm not really letting the cable go on top of each other. I'm sort of stacking it as if I'm making a slinky. If you don't know what a slinky is, you can go and Google it. Actually, no, don't do that. Keep watching this video. Okay, and we get to the end there. We just tape it up. Why are we doing this? Well, let's have a little look. So we take the cable out of our car, and we realize that we want to deploy the cable fast. Like a slinky, figure out which end you actually want to throw and which end you want to keep. The PowerPoint end's going to go to the PowerPoint, which is where we're standing. Grip that one onto your thumb, hold the rest into your fingers, and hang on, let's try that again. Which end do you want to throw, which end do you want to keep? You only know. This time, same again, holding the powering cable in the thumb, fingers go underneath, and cable deployed.
Tip 4.
Power on. Thanks again for watching. If you survived this long again, please do leave a like, thumbs up, and hopefully you found some of these tips useful. This power tip, cable tip, this could take me a while. I'll let you go. Thanks for watching. I just recorded myself throwing a cable into a wall.